My name is David Bergvinson. I'm the Director General of ICRISAT. It stands for the International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics. It was recognized in 1972 by the United Nations to focus on the challenges facing smallholder farmers in the dryland tropics, or the semi-arid tropics of South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa. ICRISAT takes a holistic approach to its research, in which we first define the problem and the context in which farmers are facing. We then look at the soil and the water, which are the key elements of a bountiful crop, and making sure they're managed in a sustainable manner. We then explore the rich diversity of crops that we have available, including finger millet, foxtail millet that's in front of me, but also sorghum, pearl millet, as very nutritious cereals that are climate smart. They're resilient to high temperatures and drought. We also work on crops, though, that fix nitrogen from the air and improve the soil health and improve our own nutrition through high levels of nitrogen or protein. These are chickpea, pigeon pea, and groundnut. Taken together, these crops offer a diverse portfolio of nutrition for smallholder farmers and consumers. Our challenge is we need to bring these together to offer integrated, sustainable solutions for smallholder farmers that lead to not just economic sustainability, but environmental sustainability and social sustainability, as we make sure that women and youth have equal access to these technologies and empower them to realize their full potential. So to that end, ICRISAT has been working, and you can see it in our annual report, on climate resilient villages. And that really begins with managing water resources. So if communities have water for drinking, for sanitation, but also, most importantly, for agriculture. And so what ICRISAT has done with its partners, you can see behind me here, has developed facilities in which we can recycle the effluent coming from villages, clean the water through natural and biological processes, and then use the clean water for food production. It's safe, it's environmentally responsible, and it helps us have a secure supply of water for food production. In closing, what I've shown you here are really smart foods. They're foods of the future. They're good for you nutritionally because of their high levels of micronutrients, high levels of protein. They're good for smallholder farmers because they're designed to be a response to climate change by being resilient to high temperatures and drought. And they're good for the environment because their footprint on water consumption is low, and in the case of the legumes, they give back to the soil in the form of fixed nitrogen. So ICRISAT has formed a series of big ideas for partnership with the private sector to take a holistic approach towards development. And so we look at environmental, social, scientific, and market issues that allow for sustainable, equitable interventions to improve rural livelihoods. In the case of social, we look at how to empower youth and women to be commercially viable as modern farmers. We look at the environment to make sure agriculture is sustainable and that we manage our natural resources prudently, especially water and soil. The markets. If we don't improve the market access for smallholder farmers, we're not going to be able to double their incomes, as Prime Minister Modi has called for, in 5 short years by 2022. And finally, all of our work is science-based. It's based on listening to the needs of farmers, value chain actors, and policymakers to make sure that our science is in response to the needs on the ground and that we can deliver it at scale through strategic partnerships. We do this together with partners in the private sector, the public sector, civil society, and of course with farmers themselves. Together we can make a difference. So please, come join us.